Hi everyone, welcome back to Just Jake Reviews. I review albums, movies, and sports games, and today we are back with another installment of Sports Madness. In part one, I thought it was going to be a placeholder name, but nope, it's just the actual name now. So we got Sports Madness Part 3. We are in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals for both basketball and hockey. I know this might seem a little late because I know the conference finals games have already kind of started. NHL is, of course, today. And we got some baseball to talk about. So we got some baseball. So we got 3 sports again, not just 2. And yeah, I think we should hop right into it. So first up, we're going to do baseball, of course. We're always doing baseball first because baseball I am not good at or I don't care. So, but hey, we want the MLB fans to be, if there are any on this channel, we want you guys to feel like you guys are included. So this video. So, first up, I had to ask ChatGPT what baseball topics are going on right now because I don't follow any of it. Apparently, Juan Soto got booed by Yankees fans because he plays for the Mets and Mets-Yankees, of course, Subway Series. Yankees fans booed him. I totally get why. I don't actually 100% know if Juan Soto is playing good. I know he signed that crazy-ass contract a few years ago that I even remember. And, if you're a Mets player and you're supposed to be good, I would say, it's kind of fair for Yankees fans to boo you because, Yankees and Mets fans should not get along. Mets and Yankees fans they should not like each other. So Juan Soto getting booed, it's fair. Paul Skeens is absolutely killing it. I have to bring him up because of Livy Dunn. Livy Dunn, one of the most attractive females to ever walk planet Earth. Paul Skeens is great. Paul Skeens is cool. Apparently he's like a badass pitcher for the Pirates, even though the Pirates aren't doing so well right now. So I wish Paul Skeens all the best in luck at home and on the field, or on the diamond, especially at home. The Cleveland Guardians are 27-22, which I think is kind of a mid record right now. Once again, I think it's still pretty early, right? Oh yeah, it's May. Yeah, May. I just like bringing up the record because I kind of am a Guardians fan, I guess you could say. That's all right. I feel like, one winning streak does it all. One winning streak can go a long way. So Guardians, you just got to step up, man. The Astros still stink. I think the last time I did this, part 1, where I talked about baseball, because part 2 I didn't talk about baseball. Part 1 where I did talk about baseball, I mentioned that the Astros were poop. They're still poop. The Astros still suck. Is this, shocking for MLB fans? I want to know. I want to know if MLB fans actually, this is a pretty surprising thing, right? Because the Astros are normally always good. I understand they're not the most loved team because of the whole cheating thing, but this is still shocking, right? The LA Angels are 17-31. That's pretty dog shit. They got Mike Trout, right? What's Mike Trout doing? Mike Trout's a good player. 17-31 is not a good record. Get on top of it. And then the best team in the league is the Braves. I forgot to write down the record, but they're the best team in the league, the Braves. Atlanta Braves, is that shocking? Yes, for me, because I don't think I can name a single player off the Braves. Nope. Oh, that's all I had. I'm not gonna. That's all I had for baseball. That's literally all I had for baseball. I'm sorry. I don't care or follow MLB at all. All right. NBA and NHL playoff brackets, the things I do care about. Let's get right into it. We'll do NBA first. So for NBA and NHL, I'm going to go over the last rounds and then this round. So first up, the Knicks swept the Sixers 4-0. Who the hell's shocked? Okay, I've said it before. I don't like Joel Embiid. I think he's trash. He doesn't do anything. Joel Embiid's poop. I'm sorry, if people are calling you good and you've been injured more games than you've actually played in your career, no. I do like Tyrese Maxey. I said that before. Knicks should have swept them. They deserve that. Knicks are a good team. I like Jalen Brunson. I like Cat. Solid team. Let's talk about another sweep. The Thunder versus the Lakers. Is OKC pissing you off like everyone else is? Yeah, they're pissing me off especially. They gotta stop winning. You guys gotta understand. Obviously, I'm not an NBA expert. You guys gotta understand, though. I firmly believe that if the Thunder win this championship, that NBA viewership is gonna go down. I hope it does. I'm rooting for that. That's right. Put Jacob Legal says breaking news. I'm wishing on I'm wishing on an NBA downfall. It's not their fault. It's not the league's fault. It's just the fucking OKC Thunder keep winning. And I don't like Shea. I don't like anyone on that team. I don't like Chet Holmgren or Isaiah Hartenstein. It's like, get out of here. And, who knows? We could have saw LeBron's last time playing. You know what? I'm convinced he's not retiring. LeBron's playing next year as well. Will it be his last year? We've said that every year for the last, feels like 8-7 years. Who knows? Is he going to wait for Bryce? He's not going to. There's no way this man's going to wait for both his sons to play in the league. Do I feel like the Lakers series was bullshit? Yes, the refs are sucking the OKC Thunder's hard. The Spurs beat the Timberwolves 4-2. Series went to 6. Once again, was kind of happy either way. I kind of like both teams. I like the Timberwolves. I love Anthony Edwards. I think he's a great athlete. But Spurs got Wemby, and I love Wemby. And I want a Wemby jersey. Wemby's fire. Spurs deserve to win. They still got De'Aaron Fox, who's very old. But Spurs deserve to win it. And then the Cavs took the Pistons to a Game 7. So not only Toronto, they took Detroit to a Game 7. How is that possible? I don't know how that's possible. I mean, I watched Game 7. I actually did watch Game 7. It was amazing. It was spectacular. I watched it at work. It was awesome. Love it. And we looked good. And Sam Merrill is a god. I love Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill was on fucking top of it last game. Sam Merrill played amazing Game 7. Just knocking down all the threes. People can say what they want about James Harden. I get it. I was a big fan of him growing up on the Rockets, though. But yeah, Cavs move on, though. Awesome. So, speaking of the Cavs, we got the Eastern and Western Conference Finals for NBA. Only 2 more series left. And both these series have played a game. Once again, kind of late. Spurs versus Thunder. Oh, baby, Spurs won Game 1, and I watched it. Well, not the whole game. I watched overtime. I watched the overtime. Beautiful. Wemby's Jesus Christ. Wemby is literally Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior himself. He's a 9-foot-tall Jesus. Spurs are amazing. I hope the Spurs absolutely destroy Thunder. I hope Thunder fans cry like a little girl. I hope Thunder fans would just know that their team's not that good. And yeah, I want Spurs to move on. And listen, Giannis on the Bucks won a championship, surprisingly very young. Wemby can do it too. And I feel like this Spurs team is almost similar to the 2021 Milwaukee Bucks team, in a way. Oh boy. Cavs versus Knicks. This game obviously happened last night, Game 1, as of recording this. The Cavs were winning by 22 points with 7 minutes left in the game. And they lost in overtime. The Knicks won Game 1 after coming back 22 points. That's bad. You don't understand. Cavs are not winning this series. Cavs don't got this series. Cavs do not. I think Spurs are winning this series. I think Knicks are winning. I think Knicks are winning this series because of Game 1. Cavs. You don't understand. This was an amazing opportunity for you to win a game. I think it was at MSG, if I'm not mistaken. They're home for the first 2 games. Game 2 is tomorrow, I think. Imagine starting 1-0 is beautiful. Starting 1-0 is spectacular. Spectacular. And I don't know. Will the Cavs get swept? I don't think so. Maybe in 5 or 6, if we're lucky in 6. Maybe in 5. I mean, I'm still rooting for y'all, Cleveland, but game 1 was pretty bad. All right, NHL talk. Let's go. Let's talk about these banger series. Okay, let's talk about the series that ended way too fucking early. The Hurricanes swept the Flyers. That's right, Philadelphia got swept in 2 sports. Sorry, Sixers and Flyers fans. Yikes. This series ended so fucking fast. I feel like we blinked and Flyers lost. We knew either way which team was going to win. The Flyers barely won Game 1. Pittsburgh almost came back and won Round 1. Hurricanes are a good team. They deserve it. They're solid. The Flyers are still young and developing, so the fact they made it the second round was pretty impressive. Hopefully they can build off that in the future. Good job, Carolina. The Avalanche beat the Wild 4-1 in 5. Unfortunately, the Wild, we knew this was going to happen. The Avalanche are The Avalanche are the 1 seed, they're the best team in the league. The Wild are, I love how they also made a second round appearance. Once again, these NHL playoffs are absolutely fantastic. The Wild, good try. I'm glad you guys got a game on them. But yeah, good job. Man, back-to-back fucking heavy hitters. Golden Knights beat the Ducks 4-2 in 6. Unfortunately, Anaheim's run was over. I was cheering for them big time in round 1. It didn't happen. I still love Anaheim, and I'm still happy that we got to see the Flyers, Wild, and Anaheim in the playoffs this year and in the second round. That lets you know how maybe next season for the NHL, it will be amazing and we'll get brand new teams in the playoffs instead of just like these repeat ones. I'm not saying these repeat ones won't be good teams next year, but hopefully, more new teams can develop a good team and a new roster and get that coach or that one player that they're missing. But Vegas was the right team to win. Good job, Vegas. And then we got my heart. It happened. The Montreal Canadiens defeat the Sabres 4-3 in 7. You gotta understand, I thought for a brief time in my life that I was never going to see the Sabres make the playoffs because I've been a fan of this team since 2016. That's 10 years of missing the playoffs. That's 10 seasons I've watched. Or that's like 8 seasons I've watched of no playoffs. So my joy of just seeing them make a Game 7 in round 2 is spectacular. Montreal played a damn good game, Game 7. Game 7 was phenomenal for Montreal. Overtime shot. What can you do? It sucks, man. It really does. But hey, you got to live on. You got to move past it. You can't let it, ruin your life. Hell of a series. You got to understand, even if we lost round 1 to Boston, I would still call this a successful season for the Sabres. I really would. All right, now let's talk about the two new NHL matchups that haven't started yet. First up, the Hurricanes versus the Canadiens. Very curious about this one. Here's the thing. I think Montreal or Buffalo wouldn't have beat Carolina. I think Hurricanes are making the finals. The Carolina Hurricanes haven't played a damn hockey game in nearly 2 weeks. Nearly 2 weeks. Oh, what's that? Wonder why? Because they swept Philly so fast. The Flyers just went like Thanos and just left. I think Hurricanes do win this. But what I'm hoping for a Game 6. I'm going to go Hurricanes 4-2. I'm going to go Hurricanes 4-2. Hurricanes in 6. Amazing. I mean, Montreal can definitely beat them. Montreal's a very feisty team. The Hurricanes are a good team, but they play a boring game of hockey. I'm going to go Hurricanes in 6. And the other matchup that starts tonight, actually, the Golden Knights versus the Avalanche. Oh, baby, what a matchup. What a matchup. See, the Avalanche are my second team in hockey, but the Vegas Golden Knights have Jack Eichel. It's kind of a win-win. I don't really care who wins this. No, I want to see the Hurricanes or Canadiens win the Cup because Vegas and Colorado have already won it too recently. Yes, if Colorado wins it, will I be happy? Absolutely. The Avalanche won the finals. The Avalanche won the Cup in 2022, and then Vegas won in 2024 or 2023. And then the Hurricanes haven't won since 2006, and the Canadiens haven't won since 93. So, a big drought for Carolina and Montreal. And it's funny, like, me just saying that, the last time Montreal winning was 93. 93 was the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup, period. So, yeah, it's a big drop for Canada. I am going to go the Avalanche in 7. This series should be electric. This series will be absolutely phenomenal. And I hope that we just see an amazing series. If Jack Eichel wins his second cup, good for him. I think Avalanche are great, although I just got news that Cale Makar is not playing Game 1, which will be tough. I think Vegas takes Game 1. I think Vegas takes the game tonight, and then we'll see from there. All right, yeah, that'll be all for my Sports Madness Part 3 video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that fun stuff. Once again, I know I'm kind of late. I know the NBA series have already started, but hey, whatever. I was trying to find a good time frame to make this video. In terms of this series, obviously, Sports Madness Part 4 will be happening at the end of the finals. But after Sports Madness Part 4, I'm not sure when we're going to get another part. I'm not sure when Part 5 is ever going to happen. I'm not sure if it will ever happen. So this will not be a consistent series. Obviously, we're going to do Part 4. We're going to finish Sports Madness Part 4. And then Part 5 will... I got to figure out, I don't know when. Because that's kind of when football's kind of... And we got summer shit planned for this channel. So I don't really know. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.